Hi, this is Kim Pinckney, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are just joining, either in midstream or in mid-series here, I'm drawing for my February, futuristic February. Words are hard on Thursday. Oh my God. I'm drawing a living single of the ladies here. And first day I had drawn Queen Latifah. Second day I had drawn Sinclair. Third day I had drawn Regine. And today I'm going to be drawing Max and Kyle. So I'm doing a quick replay real quick so you can kind of see my process. And these are coloring pages that you can download for free. The link is in the description. And in these particular pictures, I'm pretty much doing like a little pajama party type of thing, and just kind of drawing them alluringly, at least Queen here. And I need to come up with something that's a little bit more futuristic for her. She's just pretty much vamping it up, is what the initial idea was going to be. It's just kind of give them interesting hairstyles, vamp them up, but I didn't see the futurism in that. So, and then the other idea I was going to have was like maybe like futuristic, what do you call those, geisha type outfits and hairstyles. Like there would all be like 4 black geishas, I guess you could say. And I had some like outrageous hairstyles that were more avant-garde. And then probably would do different things with their kimonos, based on their personalities. And then I decided, you know what, let me just go a different route. Every day is a little different. And ideas, they come and they go, just like the wind. And this one, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I know I'm going to probably do another hologram of Kyle and Maxine. Neither one of them live in the apartment where these ladies are. Okay, this one right here, that's being worked up right now. This is Sinclair and Overton. And I figure that if anybody was going to take advantage of the technology in the future, it would have been these two. Now, Overton's a handyman, and I'm not sure exactly what Sinclair is or does. I think she pretty much was working with Queen Latifah at her magazine. But basically, these two are like little romantic interests, and see, and I was making brushes and stuff like that. A hair brush. All kinds of crazy stuff that happens on this. There we go. Alright. I didn't really need it, but yeah, it just added a little something. And then I created different little patterns to put on their outfits. Okay, so in this, it was hard to see, but Overton is the one that's being worked on. Now, my biggest concern was that it would be too small to color. I try to stay coloring with things that are about the same size as, or, so nothing smaller than the tip of my crayon. And, crayons have pretty big tips. So, I tried to make it so that, it would be a rewarding coloring experience. For those who are using blunt crayons or markers or colored pencils when they do these. I also put it in grayscale just to add a little bit more depth to it. So in case you don't color it, you still have a little work of art. Her hair is pretty much micro braids that are loose curls at the very ends. So I decided to like really just curl her up a lot. And it kind of, this image right here kind of makes me want to draw Overton as the Nutcracker, and her as that little girl as, in love with the Nutcracker. All right. Now with Regine, she was always changing her hair and her outfits, like every scene. So I imagine her taking advantage of technology by choosing the latest wig. And she's in the background going to be doing that. And because if I put all the images together on an 8.5 by 11 paper, uh, they would be kind of small. So what I ended up doing is adding them all on their own individual coloring page. And then once I'm done with the image, I'm going to go ahead and merge them all into one particular page. So if you don't want to color them individually, you can always color them together, but it'd be kind of small. So on that page, definitely wouldn't be able to color them with a crayon. Maybe I'm the only freak that uses crayons now. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. And now looking at this replay, I think I see something that I overlooked before, and I want to correct that before I move on. The arms are not the same size. They're not symmetrical. I mean, they each would fit with her body in the sizes that they are, but one arm's just a little bigger than the other, or the forearm rather. And I didn't notice that before. So I'm going to go ahead and correct that when I get through with this. Let's see. Or maybe I'll just leave it kind of like a, what is it called? Perspective type thing. I'll leave it for now. But it's like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now this I was trying to come up with like little virtual heads in space in her like little displays. I should put like a little circle in her hand. That's kind of like a projector or something like that. And that's like some of the avant-garde hair I was thinking about putting on them. And I decided to merge it down to just 3, or narrow it down to 3 because I ran out of time. Okay, so that's where we left off yesterday. And let's see. I'm trying to decide. Let's see, I think I'll just puff this one up here a little. Let me see. I'm going to use the liquify tool. I'm just going to bring this arm down to about the same size as the big arm. And then maybe this arm I'll bring upwards a little bit, so they're at least somewhat right. Even though they're about a bit of a distance away from each other. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. just so it makes the hands look like they belong to the same person here. Hopefully without messing it up. Close enough for government work. Okay. So when I do put them together, I'll figure out some way of making it all work together. So that's where I am right now. Okay. Turn that one off. Make a new layer. Okay, so starting off with my soft brush and black, I'm trying to decide how I want to do Regine and Kyle. Not Regine, I'm sorry. Max and Kyle. I'm going to do Max big, and then Kyle will be about this big. Now they're always trading barbs with each other. So whereas Overton let's see, was facing Sinclair. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think as I'm like doodling. Yeah, Kyle's got his back to me, but still turning towards her. And I'm imagining her having like some technology that will change Kyle. So like as he's insulting her, she's got like something, like some sort of filter on him. So I'm going to turn him into a bunny, and it'll be like we'll have like little ears on him, and of course he doesn't know. But he's insulting her, but she's insulting him. And we'll just kind of put her head like this, and now, neither one of them live in the same apartment as Queen, saying actors and actresses' names here, as Khadijah and the other ladies. Max comes to mooch, and Kyle just comes in, I guess, to say hi, because Overton is usually there. And I imagine Max having a kimono that has dragons on it. So I'm gonna try to put together something where she has like a really pretty kimono. Trying to think of which way it should turn. And I don't know if she lives upstairs from them, but she's always at their apartment. She's always coming in, grabbing food, all but paying rent. And she's a professional. I think she's either a lawyer or in real estate. Okay, so okay, so this is not bad. So it'll be about like this pose. Let's see. I'm trying to decide how I want to. I want her eating something. I could make a sandwich or something, because she's always eating in their house. Okay, so I'm going to drop the opacity and just kind of use this as a guide. I'll bring my brush down to about 1 here. And we'll have her eyes looking at him. And kind of making her like smile. Max is played by Erica Alexander. I wish they would have her in more roles. I haven't really seen her in anything after Living Single. But she's really good. She's a lot of fun to watch. So goofy. Very funny actress. See, we'll have her eyes tilt a little bit more downwards. And she always has her hair up in micro braids. It's like shaved in certain areas. Like when she has it down, her braids come down like this, but sometimes she puts it up into like a high ponytail. Okay. We'll zoom in on her face here, on my source image here. Oh, I got an even better picture. Let's see. I'm going to show you what my source image looks like. Whoops. Got to come back and open it up again. And you can see I got like a ton of source images. There we go. And I think I'm going to change it to where she's smiling like this. Okay. I'm just going to flip this picture here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her that smile. And I'm going to copy aspects that I see on her face since she's not exactly in the position that I need her in. Keep in mind that when your eye is turned towards something, the shape changes. And since I'm making this like more of a cartoon, I can get away with a little bit more stuff. Oops. And so when I'm doing a caricature, I'm trying to get any kind of likeness that I can by using the same kind of shapes that I see. Like her nose is a little squarish, so if I do turn it on its side like I am, just a little bit more, I just try to maintain that square shape. So sometimes you're not always able to follow your source images exactly. Like say you only have a certain amount of images to work with. That's where it kind of pays to understand a little bit more about roundness in the human body, things like that. That way you can convincingly do like a turn. Giving her the biggest smile. Her eyes kind of close up a bit when she's smiling hard. I want to really cheese her up here. Her upper lip comes up close to the tip of her nose, the bottom of her nose. She's got big, beautiful teeth. I'm trying to keep the angles going with the face here. Now when I do teeth, I try not to like emphasize like each individual tooth. I'll probably just create like the gum like that, and then give the tooth a bottom, maybe a hint that there's a that there's a break in the teeth there. But if you keep overworking the teeth, if you put too many lines and whatnot in it, it looks like they have gaps in their teeth. So it's better to keep it very simple, not a lot of detail. At the very top, it's at its thickest, and then it just kind of tapers down. Not everybody has the upward cornered mouth. Her smile seems to come downwards. There we go. Something like that. I'm still trying to keep this, but I should look and see if I can find a better image. That way it's not too distorted. Give me one quick second. I will do a quick search, see if I can find a better image of her. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. I kind of like this image here. This one's a good one of Kyle. Let's see. This is cute too. She was not afraid to look goofy. See these expressions? Let's see. Yeah, I really liked her expressive face. Come on, yeah. Trying to figure out, and you see what I was talking about with her hair. It's usually short in this like taper, but she sometimes puts it up in a ponytail. But she always had like the different hairstyles. Just like, funny. Let's see. Trying to find a really good one I could use at that angle. This is not too bad. Oh, this is cute. I'm trying to decide. I like the one where her eyes were like she looked kind of dubious. Like that right there. Let me grab that. I'm going to grab that one too in a second. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Yeah, because of copyrights and stuff, not all of them I can grab. Yep. Okay. No worries. More than one way of skinning a cat. I'll just go ahead and close that one out and see if I can just do it from the shinner net. It won't let me zoom in. Let me see. Sometimes you can grab it from the link. I only grab it so that I can make it bigger if I need to. Okay, so this is what she looks like at an angle. So I'm trying to, I do want a head and 3/4 so she can look down at him. And I could still keep the likeness. So my goal is to find a 3/4 image of her, or I could take one of these other ones here. Let's see. But they were always trading barbs. Trying to get this to get bigger. Sometimes I can work with a GIF image, but it's a pain in the butt because, person's moving. Let's see if this one works. Oh, she's moving. I could probably work with this one. That's pretty. Let's see, how about this one? Whoops, I can't see. Hold up. Because I kind of like this image, and I can just kind of reverse it. I try not to do that too often, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. I want her kind of like a little miffed, just a little. And sometimes you get lucky and you can find a picture of them outside of their character. Oh, that's cute. Is that her? Yeah, it's her. But it's so distorted that it, her face is so twisted. I don't know if I could capture it just right. Let's see. Oh yeah, this picture of him. See, this is what they're like. He's always like kind of like saying something sassy. They trade those barbs, but they have this like romantic, I don't know, chemistry. But there was a picture of him laying down in bed, and I think she's snoring. It's too funny. But it's like they had this kind of passion about them, so it's like I definitely have to draw them. Yep, here we go. But they were always trading barbs. It was so funny. It's funny. It says rivals. It's supposed to be arrivals. Too funny. Okay, so just gotta grab a picture, Kim. Grab a picture. Let's see. Kind of like that one. Let's see. That would be kind of cute too. Let's see. This is a good one. Oh, damn. It's a GIF. Let's see. I might be able to make that one work. Kind of like that one. We'll take this one. Let's see if it'll let me. Let's see. Otherwise, there's more than one way of skinning a cat. Yes. Okay, and then since I've got it there, let's see, it's on number 6. I'm going to flip it horizontal. Lovely. And then V-sharp tip. And then it's no big deal to make the eyes come down just a little bit more to look at him. Okay. And then, let's see, I wanted to make sure I had a good picture of him. And I apologize, I usually do this way ahead of time. But sometimes ideas change and evolve. You just gotta roll with it. Make him look like he's looking over his shoulder. It's Mr. Smooth. Tossing over comments like he's got the upper hand. I had a better chance at finding him with Max. Man, I should have grabbed that one picture when I had the chance. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to see the show, there we go. That's the head shape that I kind of want. There we go. Here's that one. Or this one. It's probably the same image. Where he's always talking smack like that. And they put each other in there. Oh, it's just so funny the way they interact. I love it. Okay, let's see if I got it. Yes. All right. Bring that back over. And this is why I like putting it here, because I can zoom in, whereas on the other stuff I can't. Alright, so let's make her look a little bit more comical. because I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got the soft brush. We got it down to 1. And we will clear this layer. Okay. Now I usually start off with like a triangular eye and then just kind of add things around it. Just keep in mind that it is round even though it is a triangular shape. And I can go even higher on the eyebrows. I'll move this over just a smidge. It should still be one eye apart. And just do a lot of S shapes, S curves. There's one here, one here. And I liked her lips looked when she was kind of had that, and I think I'll incorporate that in there. So let's see if we can grab that again. No. Let's see. Yeah, I think an expression would be like really super cool on this. Because you can draw someone just smiling pretty easy, but if you can get their personality in there, it's pretty cool. Like kind of capturing her in the moment. And I wanted where the lips are kind of off to the side. Her looking goofy. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I really like that that one right there. Let's see. That's a good image. Let me see. Let's see if I can grab it. Let me see. I like it better than this one. Let's see. I need. Okay. It's number 7. And I'll just flip that. Oh yeah. Let's see. Now the whole point is capturing it. Now when it's the smile is way different than when your face is not smiling. At least with the nose. The nose kind of curls under because the mouth is pulling. So we'll do like that kind of cartoon grin. Yeah, let's try to capture her nose here. Give it a little bit of a curl. Now I don't like doing a continuous line because there's a lot of things going on. But her nose, like if I was doing a continuous line, it'd be like up here, and it still doesn't look right. So what I usually do is hint where the eyes kind of separate, and then it becomes the nose, and kind of annotate where the nose is coming into the head, then come back down to where the tip of the nose is. Go ahead and make it round, and she's got this kind of shape happening with her nose. So when they're really smiling, and just see the distance between here and here. And because it's a cartoon, I can go even higher and even farther out. And because everything is a little more exaggerated, I'm going to bring those eyebrows up a little bit. But even though I'm bringing the eyebrows up, I'm still going to try to maintain that shape on the side of her head. Throw like a little eye shine there. And I'm going to kind of bulge this part out a little bit more. And just to kind of subtly keep that nose shape, I'll just make a couple lines. Because she doesn't have like a little bozo nose, like there's a ball on the tip of her nose. It's like it is her nose. So I get the shape, get the direction. Kind of flatten that out. Got our little cheekbone there. And we'll just give her a hint of lips here. So if I put a caption to this, it's like, oh my gosh, I love my new blah blah blah. My new chat thing. You look so handsome in my new chat thing, type of thing. And she's definitely enjoying this. Again, with the teeth, you don't want to overdo them, giving them just enough. And even though you may not have the likeness because it's like so extreme, make sure you have something of the character that is definitely them. Like her, it's the bob hairstyle in braids. She's got a high forehead. Let's see. I'm going a little too extreme right here, but it'd be like that. Her ear will be like about right here. So it's like a bob all the way around with a couple strands where the ears are. And then I want to try to keep her pretty. And it's like, so how do I look? You know, it's like, oh, you look amazing, you know. Because she's added that filter. And I can see him saying something like, even with this stupid filter, I know you put a stupid filter on me, and I know I'm still rocking it. Let's see. You know, she should have a like a chicken leg or something like that in her hand because she's always eating. We'll put like a chicken leg in her hand or something like that. Okay, I'm going to do my best to try to capture her here. See, I'm going to drop the opacity down a little bit more on this one. You just try to keep that expression, and even though it's exaggerated, I still need to keep the shape of her face so it'll still kind of resemble her. Alrighty, so like for the month of April, this is February, near the end of February right now. For the month of April, I'm going to be doing commissions for cartoons that you can color. So this month is going to, or rather March is going to be like the battle of, or is it going to be March? We're still trying to work it out, but I'm going to be doing some coloring pages based on celebrities of different eras, but I'm going to redraw them as warriors. So I already got an idea to do Knight Rider, and from Coloring with Candace, and then like that'll be like David Hasselhoff. But I'm thinking about drawing him on as a knight on a horse, but the horse will have that kit car, like his car with the eyes that are glowing red. There we go. And now that I'm getting her personality up in here, so we have her hand under her chin, like, oh yeah, that's you, bro, that's you, it's all you. She's really liking this filter. Okay. So I didn't know it was possible to be so attractive. And if I could, I would have her cycle him through all kinds of outfits, like one of those Bugs Bunny cartoons. There was something that I can't remember what it was, but there was a cartoon where he would change. When the artist was messing with Bugs Bunny, or messing with Daffy Duck. I think it was messing with Daffy Duck, and it turned out to be Bugs Bunny doing the drawing. That's what I imagine Max being able to do. Like with Kyle. That would be so cute. Kyle would be the Daffy Duck. I demand. I guess because he couldn't see him, but he would talk to whoever was drawing him. To the point where Daffy was just like losing his mind. We'll take a few bites out of the chicken here. So it's like maybe he's asking her, how do I look? And like, oh, you look amazing. Now her, I could kind of see sitting down. Okay, let's get Kyle in there real quick, and then I'll move on to doing the outlines. Okay, so Kyle, we don't even need this one. So even though it looks like he's got like a straight line going towards his nose, that would not be the line that I would go with. Like, I'm not going to draw like a straight line like that, because you got to think of it as in terms of tones. I would probably shade to where that line would be, so I'd kind of hint at it. And I'm gonna make kind of like an S shape. You got like the curve there, and maybe like that. His nostrils. And instead of making like a nostril like that, no. Just do a hint of a line. You know, because I've seen coloring books where they have this, and I'm like, no, 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 dog. Because when you go to color it, especially if you're going to try to color it realistically, or with at least a bit of realism, just like a little hint of a line should do. Let the colorist add the rest. But that's just my own opinion. That's just my own opinion. So like this is all I want from a nose, especially if I've had source images of the original image. Or I would add the shading for you in the grayscale. So we'll give him nice Monley eyebrows. He had such a smooth voice. Oh my gosh. And he did the voice of Kratos for a while. The first couple of games. Just follow the, and we'll just kind of give a little bit of exaggeration on his bottom lip. He's got pronounced cheekbones. Because he's just so dashing, I'm going to emphasize his jawline. I might tame it in, or tame it just a little bit, but get that square jaw of his. Let's see. This is like really dramatic music. There we go. One of the things I do about trying to get like the nose likeness is I look at the shape of the nose, and if I emphasize it or de-emphasize it, I always try to maintain the same shape. Now for those who have their eyes kind of like this, in order to keep them from looking like sleepy, I make their eyes look a little bit heavier, just trying to make them look a little snooty. And I give them like a hint of like the eye is open, so he doesn't look like he's asleep. He's got these very pronounced cheekbones. You can really just like emphasize that. This area right here where his eyebrows are, there's that S shape that I like. And then I'm going to throw another one here. just to make his brows pop out just a little more. And we'll just follow his jaw around, or his cheekbone around to his jaw. And I'm just going to kind of puff this out a little bit. So we have that kind of look about him. Now we only can see his upper teeth and maybe just a hint of his lower. So I just make those a little bit bigger. And since he's being a little bit more smug, I can kind of bring his smile out just a little bit more. Just extend it just a little bit more. And then kind of play up his goatee and get that to kind of get that shape in there. Let's see. And I can even make it a little bit puffed up a little bit higher. Because he's just like really full of himself in this picture. See, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I look good, don't I? Kind of play up his bottom and lower eyelashes. And then I got to bring this eyebrow up a little bit higher. Let me move this to the side a little bit. So it's also very important that if you're zoomed in a lot and you're paying attention to, you know, what you're zoomed in on, make sure that you zoom out occasionally so you can see that everything is fitting. So where that highlight is on his nose, that kind of makes it look like it's a straight line. I'd keep that super thin if I'm going to use that as the midpoint, because he's got a lot of shape here. Like imagine this like this. This is where his nose is. And you just kind of de-emphasize that. A lot of not cartoons, I'm sorry. A lot of what's it called? Coloring books. Their noses are like so wide, and when a person colors, they color it wide. They don't realize that there is like a whole, you know, you got your eye sockets here, and this is basically where it is. It's like your eye sockets are here, and it's covered with skin. And that little hole in your nose that looks like this, that's where all that's coming from. This is all just cartilage on top covering it up. Okay, so because he's being very smug, I'm gonna have to, we'll pop his lips up a little bit more. We'll just have his mustache kind of get a little epic around his mouth here without really touching his mouth. And we'll have his goatee kind of separate the jaws, or this muzzle part of his mouth from his face there. And I don't see anything else down here, so I'm just going to, I can't erase. Okay, so and then from here I can just kind of emphasize whatever's going on. His nose isn't square, so I'm going to round it out a little bit more. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, make sure his eyes are right. Okay. Now I'm going to show he's got like, I want to say dreadlocks, but they're they're like micro dreadlocks. And he keeps it shaved on the side here. Because he's just so dashing. So instead of giving him a pencil neck, just give him a long neck. He's just really feeling himself. We'll have his ears kind of pop out a little bit there. And keep that square jaw. And then his hair is like right here. Get that bottom lip to meet here and just kind of zoom out. So I'll be doing like micro dreads coming out of the bunny outfit, and then we'll just kind of have his ears, and we'll do them like in like a virtual reality type thing, and we'll just have like whiskers. We'll make it look kind of virtually funny or fuzzy. And then we'll just kind of draw him as a bunny. We'll even give him the bunny ooh, we should do like the bunny nose too. Blah 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 Maxine, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I know you got that stupid filter on me. I still look good. See, I want her to kind of we'll give her neck a little bit longer. We'll give her kind of like the pencil neck. His forehead's about like there. Let's give him this cute bunny outfit. And then we'll have like little Easter eggs. Or have hearts in the shape of Easter eggs. Let's see. Easter egg pattern. Things like that as his little virtual reality. See, I make this furries look good. This furry thing look good. And then that's her virtual reality. Gotta get the cutest fluffy tail. There we go. And let's see. I think she and, let me see something. Now, ultimately, I'm going to move it onto right here. So I'm going to cut her off kind of like how Sinclair is, and just kind of put her like right, whoops. I'm going to put her like right here, her and Kyle. And then I can move everybody else over. Okay, so come back. Okay, so the next step here, I'm going to get rid of, let's see, hold up, this layer, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to merge these two layers together. I'm going to drop the opacity on this one. Alrighty. Let's see, I need to take a quick break. So for those of you who are just joining, I'm drawing the characters from Living Single, and working on Max and Kyle. And we're doing like a virtual reality thing where Max she's put a filter onto Kyle, and he's not a dummy. So as they trade barbs back and forth, I wanted to like kind of have this, give you guys the impression that, you know, I know you got that stupid filter on me, but I still make this stupid filter look good. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick replay and refresh my coffee and go potty, and then you guys can see how we got this far. All right, be right back. Yeah. Yeah, but I think I might redo Khadijah because she just doesn't. It doesn't come off as futuristic. And it can't hurt to show you the source images I was using for her. Oh, now we're on to Sinclair. Let's see. I was thinking of doing something similar to this. I could kind of do, that'd be kind of funny. Have them all like kind of like that. Maybe put some virtual reality glasses on Khadijah. Oh, over 10. And then I believe this is the image that I used of him. So when I do caricatures, I try to make them look a little cartoony, like a little cartoonish, instead of it being like super serious. Just to kind of give you a little bit of a smile. It's like, oh, look at me as a cartoon character. And I'm just like a little step above the simplicity of a Disney character, because they really knock the detail down to just a handful of lines, which is like brilliant, so it can be animated properly. And then here is her hair, Sinclair's hair, where she's got the micro braids that loosen up into the loose curls. And it's not like I had to go far when it came to, giving her this bubbly look. Like, here's the source image. Now from here, at this little cartoon stagey thing, I'm able to draw them almost, or color, when I get ready to color it, it can look like kind of realistic. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, so this one, let's see. I used a combination of pictures. I tried to use this one to capture her like, ooh, new hair. And this is what she's doing. She's pretty much shopping. I should put like little dollar signs around every, kind of floating. And, the way technology would work you would have, you know, you could buy from all over the world. And her character, she had a different hairstyle, different outfit, every scene, kind of like Cookie. Every scene she had a different outfit. Yeah, a really beautiful, bold outfit. Now, Regine wore, uh, you know, she wore, what are those called? Prints. So I wasn't afraid to throw something kind of beautiful and sophisticated on her. And she wore jewelry, she wore prints. And initially, this is what I was going to do with them. I was going to have them spell out the word love. But I changed my mind. I might do this with like Sailor Moon. I think that would be cute on a shirt. Right, so those are the different prints that I used on her. And I wasn't quite satisfied because they weren't like sophisticated prints. But with her, I kind of see her as a mature sophistication. So I found some prints that I liked and I added that to her. And then it's her looking at different types of wigs. That's Regine. Let's see. Well, it's taken 8 minutes to replay this entire thing, so this will probably be the second to the last replay. Let me speed it up just a smidge. And then, let's get past Regine. And there we go. This is where we have been working today. Definitely doing the virtual reality thing. Max is always eating at their house. And she's a professional, and you know, she just walks on in. She's a good friend. She's hilarious too. Okay, so this I totally see her doing. You know, as much as she likes to trade barbs with Kyle, um, you know, they do have a fondness for each other. And so, but the barbs just keep coming. And she would gesture with food too. And so as she's trading barbs with Kyle, she's as he's trying to insult her, and I could see her putting different filters on him. So you could have like a bunny filter, or kind of like that Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs Bunny's like redrawing Daffy Duck in different positions, outfits, and just really funny. So this is something that you could do in little virtual reality. It's add bunny ears to somebody, bunny nose, and then in the virtual reality outfit, you've got like the bunny tail, and then you've got like little Easter egg hearts. So that's where I am now. Okay, so I'm going to keep my source image up just so that I can refer back to it. That's the Queen Latifah picture that I was using as a source image. Okay, we got Kyle. Okay, and then we have Erica Alexander. There she is. Okay. So I've already got a micro braid thing that will save me some time in drawing braids. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss them on in here. I'll make them a little bigger. Too big. Because her braids, you can't really... Oops. She splits it down the middle. And I've created this one so that it follows your strokes. So I'm going to do a quick bob. And I'm trying to give it just enough so that if you want to color her hair like purple, you can. If I was doing this ordinarily, it would take forever. See, I'm just gonna add a little bit of dark tone where it should be. Alright, I'm going to switch my brush over to the syrup brush, and for the interior, her eyes will be about the size of 3. We'll have her eyes kind of bulge a little bit. Usually when I do a caricature, I like to do it where I can really see the details. This one was a little bit fuzzy, so it's kind of hit or miss if I actually get all the details in here. You know, to where it really resembles the character. And for her eyebrows, I like to use the fine hairbrush that comes with the program. There we go. And again with the teeth, I just pretty much do like little bumps, and then where the bumps come inwards, I just pretty much, if they have it, if their gums have it, let's pretty much do the gums like that. Yeah, you don't put a lot of detail in the teeth. Maybe the first, not even the first. Just don't put a, because if you put like a line in between, sometimes it has a tendency of looking like a gap. So don't overwork your teeth if you can help it, especially in a cartoon. If anything, you can even just leave it blank. Like right here, I can just kind of hint that they're her bottom teeth, and then just kind of do her bottom lip here. Let's see, I could come even inwards a little bit more. And then I could cover that part up with hair. Just kind of filling in some of the gaps there. Alright, that looks a lot like her now. And a part of it is like her jawline. She's got that kind of look about her. Okay, I'm going to have her chin like right here. And just so that we kind of see her eyebrows, just kind of define them a little bit. So even though your caricature or your drawing is cartoony, if you do like a realistic face, you know, big head, little body type of thing, and the exaggeration is in the size of the head, at least have the body be realistic, but small but realistic. Otherwise it'll look kind of funny. Well, funny as in weird, not funny as in haha. But then again, you can get away with having a cartoonish body, but just make sure you watch your proportions. That your arms are, you know, the body, even though it's a cartoon, is still following you know, the way a body should look. Kind of put the nose like right there. I think that should be optional, whether or not you have the bunny nose on there, but I think that just kind of adds to it. Yeah, we'll just keep it. Now to make his lips look soft like this, I'm giving them lots of curves, and that seems to give it a softness of its own. Alright, and then we'll do the hair. I'll use the fine hair brush and just kind of do his mustache. See if we can find him here. And now sometimes your caricature may not look right because it has no color on it. So try putting some shadows. Like if you're not getting the lightness right off, try putting some shadows in, and that might help. It's using the braid. I don't want to use the braid. Ooh, let's use the dread. Ooh, too much. Let's bring this down. Ooh, too much. Okay, I want to use the fine hair brush. Or actually, if you're trying to get like 4C texture, go to your, if you're in Procreate, go to your charcoals brush, 6B, will give it that 4C texture. And that's the grade of hair, where it's like super tight coils, but so tight that they just look like this, basically. And then bring this down a little bit. And I can do the same thing with his eyebrows. I'm gonna leave little gaps so that if you want to color his hair pink or something like that, you know, really just Kyle him up. Okay, and then he's got the fade on the side. If you have Procreate, you can either use the 4C again, and that works pretty good, or you can go to My Touch-Ups or Touch-Ups in Procreate and use the stubble for shaved hair or shaved heads, and it gives that nice razor stubble look where it's been shaved. Alright, and then I'm going to do his dreadlocks, but I'm going to use the, let me see, I created this brush, the dread brush, and it's just pretty much tightly coiled hair. And I could probably get away with using the charcoal brush, 6B. And this is what the difference would look like. Let's bring it down some. Now his hair is usually pretty well maintained, even though it's like dreadlocks, but he'll have it in a style. Like it's shaved on the sides. Let's see. Trying to decide, do I want to, yeah, and we'll just kind of do this sort of thing, and then the rest will be like the bunny. All right, now for the bunny outfit, I'm going to use the luminance brush, either the light brush or the light pen. I haven't decided which one I want to use. Light pen is pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put them on their own layer. Okay, so that way anything overlapping is not going to mess with, oops, what I've got here. Let's do this sort of thing here, and we'll put it a little bit behind. And we'll just kind of puff it out a little bit. Let's see, on this one, I think I want it like a little bit overlapping her. Oops. And we'll bring it down some. Now the trick on this is to only color the gray part to get that neon look. So like if you're going to color this, you see how it's white on the inside of it and it's kind of got that color on the outside. That's what you'll need to do in order to get that neon look, that virtual reality. There we go. And then we'll do some more Easter eggs. Let's see. Let me see if I can find some decorations for Easter eggs. Looks like I've got that pattern, maybe a heart pattern with circles. Let's see. The music stopped. That was interesting. That was what was that called? Crap, I forgot. Industry. Yeah, I'm listening to Epidemic Sound. I'm paying for like a little subscription. Come on now, genres. And let's do a little bit of R&B, just a little relaxation type music. Alright. Let's see, let's throw another. Alright. Okay, so this one here, that one will have that shape. I'm looking at little Easter egg designs. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, maybe another one here. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's a cute one. Alright. Alright, I think that should be pretty good. Maybe like one more. And then just like little itty bitty ones. So Easter egg hearts there. Okay, so what else can we put on here? Let's see, we'll do like a little ones and zeros, or we'll do the pulse. I like the pulse. Let me move you out the way. Almost done. So let's see. I'm going to try and decide what I want to merge together, because I don't want to run out of layers. I'm going to layer the bunny layers together. And I think I might be done with this layer. All right. And we'll just kind of throw it on like that. Can't decide what I want to do with her other hand. Like, do I want to put it up here? No, I'll just leave it the way it is. Let me try something. Let's see, I need to erase. Trying to decide, do I want her to hold or... Like, do I want her hand like this? Like, maybe have a little remote. So she'll like go, you know, filter through this filter through his designs here. Oh, I think I liked her legs the way they were. Let's see. That's the one thing you can't do when you're drawing traditionally, is go back. And if you happen to go out of the screen, you know, and you end up back at the gallery, you can't go back either. Like, what you got is what you got, what you got. Let's see. If I have her do that, she'd have to wrap her fingers around. Oh, yeah, let's see. If we do this... Nah, I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah, we'll have her push the button. Like, oops. Ooh, I know. Let me fix this here. Trying to make this a little straighter. So did she mean to do this, or was it just subconscious? We'll just have like a little bunny button here. trying to make my lines a little bit cleaner, but as I erase, I mess up other lines. Okay, so we'll just have her like in a more relaxed pose. Let's see, and I think I'll have a couple different dragon designs here. That's a little high. We've got like right there. Trying to rush. It's 7 o'clock right now, so it's almost time to go. Okay. There we go. It's just easier to just create another layer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select her outfit here. Okay, let's see right here. There we go. Almost there. The whole point is to give a solid color so I can do a clipping mask. Alright, let's see what this does for us. I gotta fix her hair in a bit too. I might end up having to go one more day. Okay. I'm going to select everything. But before I do that, let me turn it to gray. Just so I can see what I'm working with here. Alright. And then I'll turn this to black. Or white. White would probably be better. There we go. So I'm just going to clean up some of the areas that I don't need the detail in. And we'll use liquify to get as close to the edges as possible. There we go. Almost there. And some of these things you won't be able to see. Not until it prints. All right, that looks good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is create another layer, and we'll create a clipping mask. And then with the white selected, I'm going to use one of my textures, and I have like a dragon texture. I have scales. There's one. I think I've got two of them. Let's try black instead. Let's see, we can't see them very well. Let's do this. Let's try a different one. Actually, let's go into it. Let's see, was it under, nope, it was under grain. Let me try something. Let's see what that does for us. Still can't see it that well, so we'll try the other dragon. Oh yeah, much better. But I think I want him bigger. Actually, let's do that trick. We'll just do it real quick. Oops, too much. Don't want to go over it too many times. We'll just make it big. All right. That way we can see the texture better. trying to make the texture pop just a little more. It's like you can see it when you're right up on it, but it's going to fade. Let's see. Okay, so that's black, so this will have to be white. And then let's see if we can change our dragons here. Let's see, we'll make the scale a little bit bigger, and now this would be kind of cute if, let's see, if it was dark at in certain spots. Let's see. So we got the black here. Let's see, we'll bring the scale back down. So it'll be like black, and then maybe I'll color it like that. Let's give it some shadow here. All right. Let's make it make sense here. All right. Okay, let's finish her hair. This layer. Okay, last thing. Linear burn. Because we don't have any shadows on ours. Crap, crap, crap. I don't have a lot of time. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We have the technology. Okay, linear burn. Favorites. There it is. Okay, so using my source images. We'll do about 60 is good. Okay. There we go. Almost done. Okay, I'm just going to soften these up a little bit more. Let's see, we'll do one more layer. We'll do a linear burn, but make it about 30. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for hanging with me these past couple days. And I'll probably just do like the final touch-ups in one last video because I still got to get to Kyle and I just don't have the time right now. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, because I was just chilling. I should have been going a little faster. And yeah, I think I'll take one more day and finish these guys up. And just kind of soften. Because these are two of my... I would say they are probably my favorite characters, but I like all the characters. So I really want to do it up for them. Make it a little darker. All right, there we are. And I'll go ahead and do a quick replay. And you guys, you have a great one. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy coloring Throwback Thursday. And eventually it'll get to where it's going. Okay. So for those of you who are just joining, this is Coloring Throwback Thursdays, Futuristic February, and I pretty much took the cast of Living Single, and all through this month I've been taking black TV stars and just adding them in futuristic type situations, from different strokes, Facts of Life, Living Single, Miami Vice, different shows like that that I grew up with, and just throwing them in futuristic situations. Next month we'll be taking celebrities and we'll be making them into warriors. So if you guys would like to see your favorite celebrity as a coloring page warrior, let me know. I don't care who they are, as long as I can find them on Google. And it's going to be the battle of the decades. So 70s shows, 70s, folks that were big in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. We're just going to have them in armor, or have them in, fantasy, battling and jousting and whatever. Like, it could be the 70s versus the 80s going up against each other. It could be, I already want to do like the Jackson 5 of the 70s. Yeah, of the 70s as knights of the Round Table. It'd be cute. I think it'd be cute with little Michael Jackson as King Arthur, things like that. So anything like, yeah, maybe it might be a little bit of blackwashing, but I think more of a fantasy thing. Instead of him actually being King Arthur, it'd just be the boy king and his knights of his table, type of thing. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. You guys have a great one and enjoy the replay. I'm trying to keep an eye on it as I'm getting ready for work, because I can't be late on payday. No, can't have that. And I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Take care. Bye-bye. Feel free to like, subscribe, suggest, and you might see your work or your suggestion play out in a live stream where we can collaborate, or you'll see it just in a random video. Have a great one, you guys. Bye-bye.